Hello, fellow Geno Masters.
Hello.
ToastMaster. We have a guest, right? Ryan, thanks for coming. In honor of Father's Day being this past Sunday, June 16th, I wanted to talk about a mentor that I had early in my life that positively influenced my life in the absence of my own biological father. Growing up, it was very easy for me to be bitter and angry and mad at the world because I didn't have my dad in my life. I just always felt like I was at a disadvantage trying to catch up with other kids. I had to work so much harder to get the same things accomplished. Mom was always away at work, working hard, a single mother to support 200 kids, so I was alone at home as the bigger brother to watch my little sis, help her with her homework. But I always thought it was unfair because I never had anyone help me with my homework. And then when it came to sports, I always felt like I was running behind, playing catch-up, because I didn't have anyone to teach me the rules to the game and how to play. And I remember watching other kids on their bikes, riding freely off the pavement, into the grass, the dirt, through the mud. But I was stuck on my bike because I had training wheels. And I had to learn how to use tools, how to take these embarrassing things off. And once I did finally figure it out, I had to teach myself how to ride my own bike. And that was just my life. Don't get me wrong, this isn't some sad, gloomy speech that I'm going to deliver. But I recognize that we all have our own unique challenges and stories, and I just wanted to share a piece of mine with you. So as I grew older, I also grew up a little colder, more wild, mischievous, misguided. My attitude in life was troublemaking, girl chasing, car wanting, loud music loving, not giving a care about the world. But that was just my attitude. I was lost and I was heading in the wrong direction. Fortunately for me, I came across a mentor early in my life. And it was at an impressionable time in my life. Someone that could help me correct my course and guide me from the darkness into the light. And he recognized my energy, my enthusiasm, and I naturally connected with him because he also didn't grow up with his biological dad. He was just cool. He was someone I looked up to. He was like a big brother to me. He had a lot of friends. He had a nice car. He had a beautiful girlfriend that would actually talk to me and pay attention to me. But we talked about sports. We hung out a lot. But one conversation in particular, he asked me, "Jeff, are you a victim?" I said, "A victim?" He's like, "Yeah, are you a victim? Are you choosing to play the role of a victim in your life?" And I was trying to be cool. I said, "No, I don't know what that is, and I don't care." He said, "Jeff, look, I've been watching. You need to care. I see you walking around sometimes with your head down, sad, with your fist up, mad, ready to fight, just because you didn't have your dad in your life. You're being a victim." And he told me that a victim is someone that believes that their happiness has to come from another person, place, or thing. And a victim is someone who doesn't take full responsibility, 100% responsibility for everything going on in their life. Instead, they blame others. And he said, "You know what, it's very easy to blame other people. But when you do that, you give away your power because you can't improve the circumstance that way." So he said, "Jeff, instead of being a victim, I challenge you to think and choose how you respond in life. Think about it. In this whole world, this country, the city, this neighborhood that you live in, there's other kids that don't have a dad or a mom, or maybe even both. But ultimately, we all have to decide either consciously or subconsciously, are we going to let it affect us negatively or positively? Are we going to choose to live in fear, blame others, make excuses? Or are we going to choose ambition over adversity and to find inspiration in your own specific situation? It's up to you to decide." And when he said that, it's like a switch flipped in the back of my head, and I started seeing the world differently. And I've been exploring that path because I always felt there's truth in it, and I found it to be true that we can respond to any situation. It's up to us. It's not always easy, I found, you know? Sad things are going to happen. We'll get upset, maybe depressed at times, cry. That's totally fine. It's part of life, but we have to decide how long we want to stay with those emotions and how it affects us in the long run. At the beginning of my speech, I was talking about how I was so disadvantaged negative things in my life. My mom wasn't around. I had to teach myself how to ride a bike, how to play sports, all those different things. But I found that when something seemingly negative happens, there's something on the other side of the spectrum that's actually positive, there's benefit. And I realized that in my life it helped develop me. All those things helped develop who I am today. I'm fiercely competitive, I'm independent, I'm a survivor, a thriver, I get stuff done, I get things done. And there's a quote that sums all this up pretty well that I came across, and it goes, every adversity, every heartache, every failure, it carries with it a seed of an equal or greater benefit. That's Napoleon Hill. So today I'm grateful for delivering the speech and sharing with you guys today. It's made me think about my mentor back in those days. He passed away in 1996. So it's making me realize and think, am I living up to my standards, my values, my philosophy? Would I make him proud? In conclusion, I encourage you all to connect with a mentor, someone that can help you navigate through life, through the ups and downs, ins and outs. And when seemingly bad things happen in your life, and they're going to happen, remember that you have the ability to choose how you respond. And I challenge you to choose ambition over adversity. Thank you.